Hi, I'm Nathan Oakley, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the top 5 things I hate about doing YouTube Hangouts. If you're new to this channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon to keep up to date with videos from Nathan Oakley 1980. Number one thing on my list of things I hate on YouTube Hangouts, or participating in YouTube Hangouts, whichever way you want to look at it, is muting, or the lack thereof, not muting. If you've got something that's particularly noisy going on, like this, and you don't mute, there's a good chance that Google will cut the mic across to you while you're doing something, moving around with your phone, repositioning your camera. So number one thing, muting or not muting when you should be. Number two on my list is people who announce that they're going to go to the toilet. So there's a good chance that this particular Hangout participant won't have actually added anything to the conversation at any stage, but what they do add is that they're going to be leaving to go to the toilet. Imagine the scene, there's a poignant moment between two Hangout participants. Hangout participant A and B share this moment with the audience, only to be interrupted by Hangout participant C to tell everybody that he's going or she's going to the toilet and that they'll be back in a moment. Number 3 in my list of top 5 things I hate in YouTube Hangouts is people talking over each other. In some Hangouts, group Hangouts that I've had, there's been just nothing but cordial guests that know when to pause for a few seconds once they've made their point and not make it 4 more times, and stop and give a generous amount of space to the other guests on the Hangout so that everybody gets a chance to talk. And regardless of whether or not you agree or disagree with the point, you at least let people finish their point. So rather than that, you've got often guests that will just talk over and over the other person. Even if they're in agreement, they'll start nodding along and agreeing, cutting the microphone across to them, and the chances are the audience will actually miss out on the point that's been made by the guest because the other guest has said, yes, I agree, and you've missed out on that point. Number 4, maybe just me, maybe there's 100 people who will agree with this in the comment section below. Point number 4 on my top 5 list of things I hate on YouTube Hangouts is disparities in mic volume. So I was going to say crazy loud mics or crazy quiet mics, but when you've got 2 guests that are talking to each other and one is hugely quiet and the other is massively loud, and you can hear one and you're fiddling with your volume on your computer or your phone or whatever it is you're listening to try and balance up this massive disparity between 2 people's mic volumes. So last but not least on my list of things, top 5 list, is people with a terrible internet connection. This can't be helped, it can't be blamed on anybody, it's not really Google's fault, but it's really frustrating when you've got a really exceptional guest and the only thing standing between you and the audience hearing what they've got to say is a poor internet connection. It's just one of the most frustrating things there is. So number 5 on my top 5 things I hate about Google Hangouts, a poor internet connection. So what are the resolves? I can't go through a top 5 list and just leave it open, so I'll go through in the same order. So number 1, muting or not muting. It's simple. If you're not talking, mute. It's that simple. If you are talking, be conscious that you need to unmute. You'll be told if you're not interrupting that you just need to unmute if the moment is right. People will notice that you can't be heard. However, if you can be heard while you're playing with your dog or fiddling with your camera, that's not good. Chances are Google Plus Hangouts On Air will cut the mic across to you and everybody will miss what's actually being said in favour of hearing rustling and coughing or whatever it is that's going on. So yeah, muting is simple. If you're on a phone or a mobile device, you tap the screen and then you click the mute button. If you're on a computer, you move your mouse over the Hangout page and the mute button appears. So muting is dead easy and everybody should do it if they're not talking. I'd also include in that list the feedback problem. Not muting can often cause feedback. Excuse my cold. Number 2 would be toilet announcements. So there is definitely never ever a need to announce your bodily functions on something that's going to be recorded. It's just not needed, and 99% of Hangouts don't get edited. So if you announce that you're going to the toilet, you're essentially dedicating to air permanently. The fact that you've had to relieve yourself in that moment, and yeah, the chances are it never adds anything to the conversation, and isn't necessary. You know, if you need to go to the toilet, just go. We aren't children. You don't need to announce it to anybody. Just go. If you want to be, if it's a particularly crucial moment in that hangout that you might be called upon, then there's a sidebar, there's a chat bar. Just type into the chat bar away from keyboard. You know, don't have to say going to the toilet, because in my show it would be displayed. You'd still see it if you type it away. Partially, that's the reason I do it. But there we go. So number 3, talking over the guests. There is no resolve to this. Some people are just rude after things on this list. Hello, chicken. Come here then. Do you want to join in with Daddy? Come on then, you can join in if you want to. Come on then. Come on then. So, interrupting is something that you can't help. Unfortunately, people will do it. You can't train people to be polite, and I'm no exception. I do it all the time. If I'm over enthusiastic, I will talk over other people, and it's a shame because often I will cause the audience to miss the point that's being made. People should just hold their tongue. But there's no way I can give a resolve for this. It's just talking over other people is something that will happen regardless. As for mic levels, again, there's a sidebar. It's easily corrected by the host. You've just got to listen, and you can tell if somebody's much quieter on your equipment. Everybody's equipment's going to have them with a mic disparity, and there's just no need. You can just level them up when they come in. And the same goes for crappy internet connections. You know, there's nothing you can do a great deal about it. You know, I've tried to improve my internet connection, spent more money on it, and have I got a better internet connection? Have I got any less issues? Nah. That's it. So that's my top 5 list. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. I've been Nathan Oakley. I'll see you all in the next video.